Hi, it's Andrew here. We're up at our adventure campus here at Bayside, and I hope that you're going to have a great day. And to help your day get even better, we're going to show you a clip from this weekend's teaching. We were talking about Abraham, Sarah, and Hagar, and how we need to resist having a spiritual panic attack. And when we take spiritual panic attacks, guess what we do? We take shortcuts. But there's wisdom, everyone, and today it comes from Mr. Miyagi and the Karate Kid himself. Watch out for this.
The disciplines of learning the way that God works, and to help us with that, we have to turn to Mr. Miyagi. You all know what I'm talking about? Yes, you all know what Mr. Miyagi and Daniel-san. Here they are. What is this scene about? Does everyone know this movie? You all know what I'm talking about? There we go. People are doing this here. People are doing this all across. I see that hand. I see that hand. Go to the table after. No, I'm joking. People are raising their hands. They're doing this. They're doing this. What's it all about? There's that scene in the movie where he wants Daniel-san. He wants to learn karate. And Mr. Miyagi says, you got to clean cars first. And it's all about wax on, wax off. Come, help me with my accent. I'm doing my best here, everyone. An Irishman trying to do an Asian accent. A wax on, a wax off, a wax on. Now you're laughing at me. You're laughing at me. And so he says, you wax on, you wax off, you wax on, you wax off. And why did he say, you got to learn this. You got to just keep doing this and keep doing it, because one day you're going to be in the arena and you're going to be standing there, and pray for me right now. You're going to be standing there on one leg. You'll be standing there on one leg, and you're going to have to wax on, and you're going to have, sorry, pray. You're going to have to wax on, you're going to have to wax off. What is the point of all of this? Because everyone, it's like Mr. Miyagi, it's like God is saying to us, you need to learn the Christian discipline of God's will, God's way, God's will, God's way. Everyone do it. God's will, God's way, God's will, God's way. Because some of us, we've discovered God's will like Abraham in Genesis chapter 12. I'm going to bless you, I'm going to bless your family, I'm going to bless your name, I'm going to bless the world. Oh, I've got God's will. But we've never learned God's way. And it's like, you know what? Discovering a destination but taking the wrong route. It's like saying, I know the road to go on, but you drive on the wrong side of the road. By the way, you all drive on the wrong side of a road here in America. Just saying, all right? So we know our destination, but we're driving on the wrong side of the road. We know God's will, but we don't know God's way, and we're creating carnage. And it's a discipline. God's will, God's way. God's marriage, God's way. Yes? My career, God's way. We've got to do it. God wants you to prosper. God wants you to have a good family. God wants you to be in healthy relationships. God wants you to have a meaningful life. Yes, you know God's will, but we have to learn to do it God's way.